How do you get your first 100 YouTube subscribers? I know it can feel like such a struggle to get there. So I'm going back in my head to when I first started my channel and really started to see some growth. This is Periscope and this is Meerkat. It's gonna go like this. Or we don't have to go back to those actual videos. We all start somewhere, and I know if you're just getting started right now and you're trying to hit that 100 subscriber mark, I have now helped almost 2,000 people grow their businesses, their brands, and their influence on YouTube. So I know what strategies work, and that's what I'm gonna show you in this video today so that you can pass that mark, because I know you can get there. Let's dive in.
Welcome to The Sunny Show.
But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the bell to get notified every time I post a new video each week. All right, so let's dive into tip number one, which is must. It's a must do. So every time you comment on my videos and I see your comments where you're saying, I'm just not growing, I've done my research. I actually go to your channels and I will see that your channel doesn't tell me what the heck you're talking about. So if you don't know what you're talking about, why would anyone else want to subscribe? If you don't know right off the bat, as soon as you click on someone's channel and it says, this week I'm going to talk about, or every week I'm going to talk about YouTube tips, marketing, and social media, or every week I post new videos on real estate, or every week I post new videos on growing your business, whatever it might be, that has to be front and center. You have to give people a reason to subscribe. You got to niche down to blow up. So on your channel, first thing people need to see is what is your channel about on your channel header? What are you going to talk about? What are people going to get out of it? Why should they even subscribe? What kind of content do you offer? If you want help on this, I'm gonna give you a checklist at the end of this video to make sure that your channel is set up like a boss to attract more subscribers. But that's number one. Tip number two is the growth formula. This is a proven formula that I've been using from the beginning of my channel, and I tell all of my clients and all my students to use as well. You have to make sure that you're paying attention to this formula in order to build authority on YouTube. If you don't have any authority, you're gonna get lost in a sea of videos. Comment below if you feel like you are getting lost and no one's seeing your videos. This is probably the reason why. And the formula looks like this. It's search volume versus search pool versus views and velocity. What the heck does that mean? Means this. So when you're getting started, you want to look at search volume that matches the size of your channel. So if you're a brand new channel, you don't want to pick a topic that has volume of 160,000 searches a month. There's no way that you can compete with such a competitive keyword. So you want to look at something that's a little bit lower, a little bit less competitive. So search volume is between, say, 100 and 1,000 searches per month. And one of the tools I use for this is called Keywords Everywhere. It's a great plugin on Chrome that will help you find the search volume right off the bat. So you want to use that first and foremost. So search volume, and then you want to look at the search pool, which is a term I made up. So don't get mad at me when you Google it, nothing shows up. It's a term I made up because it makes sense to me. It basically means the amount of search results that you're competing against. So you want to make sure that pool is as small as possible so that you have a better chance of ranking number one. So less than 5,000 results and a search volume of 800 searches per month is a great little formula. And then the final thing is looking at videos that are already ranking for a topic you want to make a video around and seeing how many views they have in how much time. So that's views versus velocity. How many views do they have over how many years? So you want to see a high number of views over a shorter duration of time, and you want to see a high number of views in relation to the subscriber count. If someone has 90 subscribers but 2 million views on a video, that's intense, but it could happen. That means that that video is getting picked up in search and suggested, and it's a popular topic that you create a video around. So that's the formula, the growth formula you want to follow to actually start growing your channel and attracting targeted quality subscribers. The next step is series for subs. Now, this is something new in 2018 that you're probably noticing on a lot of people's channels. And what it is basically making content that leads from one video to the next. We no longer are in a place where you want to be making these individual videos and just hoping that that one video blows up. You kind of want to have each video lead into the next one, and you'll notice this is something that I'm definitely implementing on my channel as well. Each of my Tuesday videos leads into one another. So it creates this series and it creates the binge watch effect, the Netflix effect, to keep people on your channel to increase that watch time, which is really, really important and we want for your channel. So even if you're just starting out, think about how you can create series-based content. Step number four is it's all about content on YouTube. If you don't have good content, no one's gonna subscribe. Period. End of story. And for everyone out there saying sub for sub who has no content on your channel, why would people subscribe? Super confused by it. You have to have good content. In order to have good content, you got to figure out what people want. You can't just think of things in your head and hope it works. That's a really hard way to go about YouTube. So what you want to do is survey your audience. or survey any audience that you might have on any platform or any channel or any clients that you might have already. So what you want to do is basically ask them, what are your biggest pain points when it comes to YouTube? What are your biggest pain points when it comes to your business? What are your biggest pain points when it comes to sewing? I don't know, it depends on what your channel's on. That's going to be a gold mine of potential content topics for you, because those are the things that people are looking for. Those are the solutions they need and the answers they need, and you just have to show up and provide them with your expert status in that area. Another way to do this, if you're first starting out, you don't have an audience, you're trying to figure out what to make content on, is creeping. Not a bad way, in a good way. So creeping on other channels that have a very similar audience to you or that are goals for you. And you go to their channel and you see what are their most popular videos, what's resonating the most with their audience, where are they getting a ton of views, and use that as a clue for how you want to build out your content, of course, in your own unique individual way. Step number 5 is get involved in the community. The best thing that I did when I was first starting my channel is I was commenting on related channels. So anyone who had a similar audience to me, I was in the comment section of their videos, building relationships with people on YouTube. Your community, your tribe is your trust fund. You need to build a tribe on YouTube in order to grow. And those first people who subscribe to your channel, those will be your lifers. I still have people on my channel who are here from day one. Thank you, love you very much. So make sure that you are paying attention to those people from day one. And a really great way to grow your channel by getting involved in the community, and I'm talking about, yes, on YouTube, but you also want to get involved in the community of these like-minded channels or even Facebook groups that have a like-minded audience to the one you're trying to attract. And what you can do is, if you're making videos based on step number 4 and the questions that your audience has for you or popular video topics, you can use your YouTube videos to provide value in different groups or forums, and you can use your YouTube videos to answer those questions so you get more views and you drive more people to your channel. Secret little hack there that I used to use that worked real well for me, especially getting to that 100 mark. The next thing I would do is, if you're below 100 subscribers, is use your YouTube content on every other platform. So what you do is basically create a bank of content from your YouTube videos. So what you can do is create transcriptions from your videos and turn them into little captions on Instagram, or you can turn them into tweets or Facebook posts, but always link back to that full-length video. That's a great way to leverage your content, repurpose your content in a native way for each platform. You can create even mini clips for Instagram or for YouTube or for Facebook, which you see me do a lot. And what I do with those is, in the comment section, I'll always say, link is either in my bio or the link is in my comments on Facebook. So again, you're using your really good content you're posting on YouTube as content in other places, and always driving back to YouTube to grow your channel and your subscriber base. That's a huge tip that will work really, really well for you. I feel like that was like a Donald Trump moment. Step number 7 is launch your channel. It's exciting. It's important that you tell people you're actually doing this. If you're just publishing videos and hoping people find you and subscribe, you gotta be more proactive than that. When I first started my channel and I got serious about it, I was telling everyone and their dog that I had a YouTube channel, and I was sharing my videos with everyone. So make sure that you're sharing them on your Facebook page and everywhere else when you're first publishing videos, and telling people that you have the channel. And another little pro hack tip here is, in your emails, each week, change the link in your signature to your newest YouTube video. That will get people to click on it and to subscribe to the channel as well. Tip number 8, ask. Pretty simple. You've got to ask people to subscribe. They don't natively know to do this, so you have to ask them. And while we're on that topic, make sure you subscribe below. Tip number 9 is test, test, test. Don't be afraid to fail. You're gonna make videos that are flops. That's okay. You're also gonna make videos that are amazing. But you have to test different kinds of content with your audience to see what's gonna help you grow fastest. So in the beginning, feel free to make a ton of videos and just see what works and what doesn't, and go a little faster with your content creation to test it out. I know my friend Pat Flynn actually did this on his channel, and it worked really well for him to figure out what was working, what wasn't. If you don't have the data, you're just kind of guessing. So test it out, see what works, see what doesn't, and do more of what works and attracts more viewers and subscribers. And on that note, I have a lot of people ask me, if I'm starting my YouTube channel, do I need to have a bank of content on the channel already? And I don't think that you do, to be honest. I think you can do like a soft launch by telling people about your channel when you're first getting started, and then post new videos every week, and then do sort of an official launch when you feel like you have enough videos up there. But you don't want to be posting videos on your channel without telling anyone about them, because it's kind of a waste of your energy and effort, and YouTube pays attention to those first 24 to 48 hours when you publish a video of how much engagement you're getting. So that's why you really want to leverage other platforms to drive as much engagement as possible. So those are my best tips, you guys, for getting your first 100 subscribers, and I know you're gonna get there. And here's the really great thing. I also have a video on how to get your first 1,000 subscribers, and there's even more tips in there that I didn't include in this video. So if you really wanna grow, you really wanna gain momentum, make sure you check out that video next. I know it's in and around this area right now, so go check it out. And if you liked this video, give me a like below. Put boss and let me know you're gonna use these tips on your own channel, and also come back and let me know when you cross that 100 subscriber mark, because I know you will if you use these steps. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe, like, share with your fellow bosses, and I will see you in the next video.